Not long ago, male blogger, street food chappie, frantically attacked by the person he helped. Right on the live stream, even though I screamed and cried out. But that crazy guy still won't let go. It seems that the fire of hatred has clouded Dinsub's mind. It happened too fast. Make the followers stunned. Rewind that horrible video over and over again. And it's unexpected. It's the life of hot food blogger Chappie. It ended so quickly. You're following the Chinese food reviewer case. Too carefree to be assassinated by an opponent. Live in Nepal on the Case channel. Real and as usual. If this story makes an impression on you, don't hesitate to leave a like as an encouragement for us. If this is the first time that we have the grace to meet, press track channel and turn on the notification bell to update the cases. The most classic case. The case occurred in the 12th of April 2002 on a busy road in Kathmandu, Nepal. A blogger, there are more than 5 million followers named Chappie, live stream. It was the second day he went out with his girlfriend, Murray, with her brother in Nepal. He also had two students, Simba and his mind. Both have millions of followers. Have fun walking around, while Chappie girlfriend and her brother in the shop to buy stuff. Chappie and the students decided to try some of the characteristic yogurts of Kathmandu. People are laughing happily. Reply to fan comments. Then suddenly there's a knife-wielding man coming out of the crowd and frantically attacked the Chappie. In the blink of an eye, the Chappie collapsed and blood filled the streets. The attackers didn't stop there, but chased Simba and Mind. Both are trying to escape. Simba was also attacked in the stomach. The Mind runs into an alley to avoid the pursuit of this madman. The attacker did not continue the pursuit, but come back near Chappie. The Chappie is now covered in blood. Get the attention of the locals. Chappie, I can't say anything but point to the wound on my stomach and move like you're begging for help. But the attacker was still standing there with the knife. No one dared to come close. Finally, the police arrested the killer and took him to the police station. Chappie and Simba were taken to the emergency room. Simba was seriously injured. The wounds of Chappie, it can be life-threatening. This incident has attracted the attention of the public, and the whole community in Nepal went to the hospital to donate blood to save Chappie and Simba. More than 6 hours of emergency. As a result, Chappie did not survive. Simba passed out of critical condition and was taken to the recovery room. The identity of the attacker has been confirmed. Danbia School, 7-year-old Chinese citizen and blogger. So why is he being so cruel with my fellow citizens? In a foreign land people come like that. Chappie, 2 years old. His real name is Kam Thu Hong. I went to Africa to work when I was 18. That's from 2012. He's a chef for a Chinese business in Zambia Africana. Chappie is an extrovert, very friendly and willing to communicate with people, as well as understanding the local culture. Due to the nature of the job, I got used to it. With some Zambian colleagues, I used to go to their house and try the local food, and stayed overnight. When the house of a Zambian industrialist collapsed, I'm willing to pay them to rent and buy necessary items. Chappie has a close relationship with the children of colleagues. That's mate and her sister. 2016, with the rise of the internet and the trend of live streaming on mobile phones, Chappie also caught handjob filming a few videos, content about culture and daily life in Zambia. The goal is simply to entertain. Very idyllic video content. For example, the introduction of the environment and everyday life in Africa. It's the explosion of the internet. So these contents open the door. Let's help people know more about Africa. Chappie gets a lot of attention from netizens. And I've also found business opportunities from there. In 2016, Chappie started teaching blacks to sing music, speak Chinese, and was the first online celebrity entrepreneur in China. Then I went live again, and the fan base quickly grew to millions. You can say Chappie, he's one of the celebrities. The first internet in Africa. Many people find that Chappie in Africa, only short videos. It can attract a large number of viewers and make a lot of money. So a group of people were interested and carry the wish, dreams of being an online celebrity to Africa. Chappie also started looking for some students to shoot a video together. Simba and Mind are also from Zambia. To pursue a dream, become a celebrity online. With over 5 million followers, Chappie understood the platform's algorithm, how to get the attention of fans. I did some comedy with Murray. In the name of a couple dating. Content about sexual relationships that transcend skin color. And it's made Chappie more and more popular. In 2017 Chappie gave Maja. I think about China as a girlfriend. Maja also create his own short video account. And attracted nearly 1 million followers. Even my brother Maja. It has attracted nearly 500,000 followers. Thanks to my sister's popularity. Chappie is loved by everyone. And he's helped a lot of seniors. Local casually Chappie met their attacker. His real name is Phan Trong Van. It's what people call a Van, Chinese Guizhou people. His first stop is in Vietnam. Take money to eat. But it's not as cheap as he thinks. Although the duration is quite short. It's easy to see that Van is introverted and shy. People who have a personality like that and so on. Not suitable for making a living from the internet, but he saw foreigners. Just take a video of the locals and go live. Get fans and make money quickly. He also wants to make it his main career. Van's first foreign stop. He made some videos in Vietnam, but there's no positive reaction. And then he moved to Africa to look for opportunities. Take a plane to Zambia. And on that day, Chappie also went to the airport to pick up his friends. And met Van wandering alone. The Chappie found himself alone and with nowhere to go. The hotel is also quite expensive. So Chappie took it back to his place. To prepare rice and teach Van Kivi. The weather in Zambia is quite cold, so it doesn't adapt to the climate here. After just a few days of catching the flu, I had to rest for more than half a month. Then Van appeared on Chappie's live stream. In this live stream, a Zambian woman, it's called a tiger, I threw a bucket of cold water at you. And Chappie recorded this whole scene in the live stream. Right after that, followers immediately commented that Chappie's students, get out Chappie. Immediately denied the etc. Not my student. That person has nothing to do with you. And go back and tell him to stop causing trouble. From Chappie's words and gestures in the video, it's easy to see that Chappie is a very carefree person. And I don't think my words, it will hurt others. Your face also shows respect. And ridicule for etc. While the veins are very sensitive and pay attention to little by little. Right now, the Chappie's actions and words made her feeling indignant after being tossed buckets of water at him. I have the flu again. And had to rest for more than a week. Soon after, Van kept posting videos online. It's not just about throwing cold water on you. In the live stream, it's about the Chappie epidemic. And gave me food that's infected with the COVID virus. The most important is that Van transferred $9.99. More than 100 United States dollars for Chubby to buy phone. But after Chubby got the money, he didn't see it. What to buy when Van arrived in Africa. Chubby says that phone. Corn can't be live. He had to buy a better phone. He also said that the mind in China. Prepare to fly here. You can ask him to buy a phone and bring it with you. Then the brain doesn't get in touch with the mind. So, I deposited money into Chappie's account. Thanks for buying it. Still save the photo. The payment has been successful. However, after a while. But I still haven't received any calls. And Chappie has the same thing as Van bought. He said nothing and kept silent. Pins deep in the heart. The time is near. Van's visa is only about a week away from expiring. Chappie. It didn't solve his visa problem. But he said that he would help the deadline. It is believed that Chappie wanted to trap him. Then Tiger Woman Mom. Pouring cold water on you and so on. Again caused him to drink more than 10 boxes of cold medicine. The third time of the epidemic. I thought my life would end in Africa. Because of the epidemic. I can't believe he left safely. If Van was actually infected in Africa, then surely he'll pull those people up with him. They humiliated him during this time. That day, he felt that he was surrounded by people. Chappie hurts. Deep and always in danger. Every time we talk about Chappie, he gritted his teeth full of hatred. When Chappie got COVID-19, he isolates himself at home. And someone sends food to the room. Because we live in a big neighborhood. People are worried that they will also be hungry. So they used a disposable lunchbox. Put food in front of the room and invite him to eat. But I do not thank the kindness of the people, but suspect this is the Chappie virus-infected food. Conspiracy to give him The two people's feelings are fading. And so on, hate for Chappie to the bone. Then we left Zambia. But they often post videos. Remind that I had to pay you. Aesthetic desire Chappie. I have to give him his phone money back. That he eats shush. When we live close together. He thinks this type of person should stay away. But when we got to the Dollar airport in Zambia, he sent a message to Chappie. Desire to speak clearly once before leaving, but you didn't come, and you ignored him. On the contrary, your students are the mind. He also used words to threaten Van Van through WeChat. This explains why it's Sao Van Van again chase, to attack two of Chappie's students. He left Zambia for Pakistan and soon after. Chappie also left Zambia because of visa expiration. Chappie goes live in countries like Thailand, Malaysia, Dubai. Always follow the journey of the Chappie. I swore to teach him a lesson. Late 2000, not 102. Chappie set foot in Pakistan. I want to stop the heat of Chappie by live streaming more. But the results are the same. Chappie knows he's looking for me. But I don't care about this at all. When I found out that Chappie had bought a plane ticket to the beach, please buy a train ticket immediately. But when we got there, the Chappie was gone. On 9/2020 Van came to Nepal live. But the content is nothing special. So, he didn't make any money. Looking to Nepal in July 2022. And Simba arrived in Nepal the day before the murder. About 5 days. Specifically, 30/11. The last person to visit Nepal was a Chappie. I took her mother and brother to Nepal on October 3rd. After coming to Nepal, Chappie went live 2 times in a row. The next day, Chappie went live. The whole group goes for a walk on the road and talking to people. It was probably about 20 minutes before Chappie was attacked. Fans in the live stream reported that Van Van, coming to find you, and advised Chappie, is to run away. Chappie joked that he came here just to find out. And if we find him first, we'll fight him. There is a high probability that Van Van is always tracking the movement. Most movement of Chappie. I was watching Chappie's live stream at the time. 20 minutes later, the Chappie's camera started flashing. Suddenly it appears from the left, holding a knife to attack the Chappie frantically. In the live stream, fans heard his cry for help. Simba was also seriously injured. The mind took advantage of the opportunity to run into the escape alley. After the chaos, the live stream ended in the shock of viewers. Despite being transported to the emergency hospital, but Chappie passed away. Simba is in danger, but there's a chance of survival, because the attack happened during Chappie live stream. In Africa, every scene is recorded, and after watching, many people were shocked. The tragic cry and tragic image of the Chappie. They became the last memories that you leave to this world. Currently the family. Chappie took his body back to China. Simba escaped the danger and returned to the water. Murray and her brother are back in Zambia. Van Van will face Nepali law. Although Chappie has really helped, etc. But I don't take him seriously either. From beginning to end. Chappie remained carefree without realizing it. The danger is near. And what do you think of unstable personalities? Din Sub's extreme sensitivity, and the way Chappie treated him to cause all these tragedies. Leave a comment just below the comment section below. Let's exchange together. And before you leave, don't forget to like it, select channel tracking and turn on notification to update the separation cases. The most interesting channel. The case is real.